Another session of Fit Essentials. My name is Shauna. I'll be guiding you through class. If you have the short bands, we're going to use those in the first part of the warm up today. Or if you have the long bands, it's going to be an option for our second circuit. Otherwise, go ahead and come on up to your feet. We start with our spinal cord breathing and then some balance and stretching. So first, spinal cord breathing. Stand up nice and tall, feet just underneath the hips. We're going to breathe in, circle those arms around, and gently exhale. Tuck yourself down into a ball, pulling the hips under, bowing the head down. On that next inhale, we're going to lift and open, breathe in nice and deep. Just spread the arms, engage the glutes, turning the head to the sky. Pause at the top, and then exhale, tuck it down and in. We're going to go about 5 cycles total here. Number 2, lift and open. Nice deep breath into the nose. Squeeze those shoulders back and down. Nice smooth exhale through the mouth. Open, squeeze and lift. Exhale, relax. Twice more. Lengthening through that spine as you gently arch. Pausing the top and bottom of each breath. Last time. Let as much air out as you're comfortable. Release and come on up to the top. Very good. Go ahead and roll those shoulders back. We're going to go into some ankle rolls next. So coming up onto one foot to balance. Lift that leg up. We're going to go 5 rotations one way. Very nice. And then 5 the other. Keep lifting up through that midline. Very good. Set that foot down. Same thing other side. Lifting up. Coming onto that one foot. Roll that ankle around. And switch the other way. Very good. From there, we're going to step it out nice and wide, inner thigh stretch, root down to those legs, reaching the arms out, and then nice long side lunge here. Opening that inner thigh. Keep that foot firmly planted on the side that you're, actually both feet are pushing down. Breathing in, come back to center, and exhale, take it back. We're going to go one more time each side. Long lunge, back to center, and taking it across. All right, we did that balance with the ankle rolls. Now we're going to go into that quad stretch. Lifting up, come onto one foot, and stretching out the quad. Shoulders back and down, nice and smooth here. You can either hold onto the foot with both hands or reach one arm out. 2, 1, and release. Set that side down. Same thing other side. That nice solid balance. Grab the foot, pulling it back. There you go. Yep, looking to get that heel towards the glute. If it's hard to touch the heel to the glute, this is one you want to do a couple times throughout the day. Couple more seconds. And go ahead and release there. All right, fantastic. We're going to warm up a couple squats, and then we're going to get out our short band for those monster walks. So feet about hip width apart, slight toe out, reach the arms out, send the hips back, drive those knees nice and wide, and standing tall. 3 to 5 here. Reaching back, sinking down, and stand. Good, couple more. Back, 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 chest up, reaching those arms up all the way through, and last one. Stretch and reach, and stand. Fantastic. All right, so if you have one of those short bands that you can put around your legs, we're going to be utilizing that. We're going to go between 2 exercises here. The lateral walk with the squat. So you'll go 4 to 5 steps one way, 2 to 3 squats, 4 to 5 steps the other, 2 to 3 squats. After 90 seconds there, we're going to take it to the floor for 1 minute of glute bridges. We're going to go 3 rounds through here, so we'll have plenty of time. If you're just getting moving, join us when you're ready. Otherwise, 2, 1, here we go. So come into a little defensive stance, stepping out nice and wide. Go and come near the end of your space, taking your time, reaching back. 2 to 3 squats. Nice and planted, knees driving out, and we'll take it the other way. Very good. Same idea. Waking up all those lateral stabilizers. Good. Good to have you join in, Jean. If you want to turn your camera on, if you're able. Always great to see your face if we can. All right, coming up on about halfway here. It's halfway right now. So for me, it's going to be about 3 laps down and back. This is the end of 2. Got about 30 seconds left, and then we're going to be making our way down to the floor. So kind of keep that in mind. Try to even yourself out or end where you've worked evenly on each side. Good. Taking it back to the start, and then I'm going to head to the floor. On this first round, we're going to go a regular double leg glute bridge. Rounds 2 and 3 will have the option for the single leg. All right. Making your way on down. Making sure that band is just above the knees here for the glute bridge action. Pull those shoulders back and down, knees bent, and just nice and gradual on this first one. Whenever you're ready, rolling the hips back, pushing the hips up and forward, pulling the chin to the chest. Going a minute here. Good practice. Just kind of pause in the top, 2 to 3 seconds. Squeeze and hold, and then down and rest. Great time also. Just take advantage of this, feeling what's going on with the lower body, and just give the upper body, let the eyes relax. So those hips start to get a little bit higher, pulling the chin in towards the chest, and just keeping some outward pressure the whole time against that band. Just over halfway. Squeeze the bum down and relax. A couple more times. Very good. Got one more here. Up and hold. And 3, 2, 1. There's our minute. Very nice. Take your time coming on up. We'll take 15 seconds and we'll take it right into set 2. Like I said, we'll do 3 total. 90 seconds of the banded walk, 60 seconds of the glute bridge. All right. Round 2 in 2, 1, and join us when you're ready. 4 to 6 steps one way, 2 to 3 squats. And then taking it back. Midline nice and strong, just a slight forward lean. I never played basketball, but I did play softball, so it's kind of like that ready stance. Kind of in that ready position as if someone's gonna maybe hit you a ball or pass you a ball. Very good. First 30 seconds. Awesome. Driving out. There's our halfway. Breathe and move. Awesome. As you feel a little bit of burn, just smile, breathe through it. Very nice. Just under 30 seconds. Trying to balance yourself out so you can get back to the start. We'll make our way on down. Awesome. All right, 10 seconds. We'll be transitioning to the floor. And go ahead and rest. Very nice. Go ahead and make your way back onto your back. You're welcome to stick with that double leg glute bridge or join me for the march. So pull the shoulders back and down. Knees bent for the march. You hold the hips high the whole time. Drive one leg straight up. I still have that band on my thighs. So I'm just lifting the knee, controlling it down. Every time you bring that leg down, so when you're on that double leg support, readjust the hips, pushing them back up and forward. I'm also using my hands and my arms to help brace. So I'm pushing my palms into the floor. I'm bracing with the back of my arms. Trying to have good focus, to have nice control through the hip. Try not to let those hips drop. We're over 30 seconds in. Nice work. Pushing through that heel, the support leg. There you go, good. Hips a little higher, Sharon. Maybe one or two more on each side, up and down. And 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Gradually come on back to this, lower it down. And we're gonna go one more time there, and then we'll stay on our back for a couple stretches. Fantastic. Make your way on up in round 3 and 2, 1. Here we go. Breathing and moving. Driving wide. Very nice. Reach those arms out, help keep that chest nice and tall. Excellent. There you go. Getting a little bit faster with those squats as the body gets warmer. We have some weighted squats coming up in the next circuit. Wonderful. There you go. Good. Reaching wide. There's our halfway throughout 90 seconds. Keep it moving, keep it breathing, and smile. Hope you have some fun music playing on your end. Move to the beat. All right, just under 30 seconds. So looking to end nice and even here. I'm trying to get one more time down and back. Let's go 2 squats this time and 15 seconds, taking it back to the start. Very good. Go ahead and finish that last set of squats and then making your way on down. Final set of glute bridges. So again, the single leg glute bridge march or sticking with 2 legs. As you come on down, check in with your shoulders. So the shoulders tend to roll out. So kind of lift the chest up, pull the shoulders back and down, hands to the side. 2, 1. Here we go. Hips nice and high. Pulling that chin in. And then if you're marching, focusing on stability through the hips as you reach 1 up. Very good. Nice. Every time both legs come down, readjust, bring it back into that solid bridge position. Very good. That's halfway through. Band's starting to come up the thighs. Readjust as needed. Good job. Continue to think about staying long in that low back. Sometimes it feels like we're trying to crunch into that lower spine. So still think about lengthening. 10 seconds. Continue to breathe. 2, 1, and come on down. Lower the hips back down to the ground. Let's go ahead and take the band off the legs if you were using it. And we're going to go into that double kneaded chest next. So hug both legs in and go ahead and rock your body side to side. Loosen up that low back. Fantastic. From there into 2-knee twist. Arms out to the side. Both legs come across. Turn the head. Look over the opposite shoulder. Drop into that twist as much as you feel comfortable. And then when you're ready, swing those legs across. Turn the head. Same thing on the other side. 2 to 3 breaths. Breathing nice and deep. And let's go one more time each side. Sweep the legs across, turning the head. Very nice. Balance it out. Second side, second time. Fantastic. Hips next. Figure 4 stretch. Go ahead and extend your left leg out. Take the right foot. We're going to come up and meet the left thigh. And then hug that left thigh in. First 15 seconds, just focusing on opening up that outer right hip. A great time to close the eyes again. Inviting that hip to open. And then when you're ready, we'll wake up that outside of that left leg, extending the foot straight up with all the toes pulled towards your face. Then point the foot towards the ceiling or sky. If you get to be outside today, pull the foot back towards your face, feel a little tension in the back side of the leg, and then bend the whole knee down and in. Twice more, extend, toes pull towards you, point, pull the toes back towards your face, and bend it down and in. Good work. Let's go one more time on your own, straight up. Now pausing in each position. And holding in the bottom. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and release that side. Same thing on the opposite side. Left foot to the right thigh. Go ahead and hug it in. We're going to spend the first 15 to 20 just focusing on this outer left hip. I even like to kind of put my elbow on the left knee, the upper part of the thigh there. Just kind of pushing out as I hug in on the opposite leg. Good. Then when you're ready, add the right leg into it. Up. Point the toes. Pull those toes back towards your face. As you're pulling them back towards your face, you'll bend that knee down and in. Twice more. Fully extend. Bottom of the foot towards the ceiling. Point away from your face. Pull it back in and bend it down. Good job. Last one. Squeeze it down and in. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release there. And let's roll onto your side. We're going to repeat that quad stretch. We did it from standing at the start of class. So now we'll just come up onto one elbow, grab that top leg, and pull that foot back. Now hold 20 seconds on each side. All right, after this, we're going to come on up to our feet. We're going to take about 10 minutes cycling through no more than 4 sets, dumbbell squats, jumping jacks, seated row with the band or bent over row. And then we're going to do a little alternating knee to elbow, some cross crawl action from standing. Go ahead and release this foot, swing it around. And we're going like 10 to 15 reps. Grabbing that top foot. It'll probably take you through 3 rounds, but if you want to move a little faster than me, or if anyone here on the recording, you can always pause it and go a little longer. I'll be shooting for roughly that 15 each time. And then the idea, if you have a little bit heavier weights, as you're confidently able to do those 15 reps, if you can go a little heavier on your squats on the next round, that's the focus there. All right, 2, 1, and release that leg. Go ahead and come on to all fours. We're going to take a moment into child's position, kind of stretch out that back a little bit more. Reach the arms out, stretch the lats a little bit, drop the head down. And take some nice deep breaths here in the back of the rib cage. Good. After about 3 solid breaths there, go ahead and come up onto all 4. A couple angry cat, happy cat, cat cow, whatever you want to call it. Round the back, drop the head down, exhale, and then inhale. Lift the head, pull the shoulders back and down, and gently arch. Let's go about 3 to 5 cycles there. Exhale, pull the chin to the chest, rounding, angry cat, and then happy cat. Lift the head. Very good. Couple more. And then we're going to go down dog to come on up to our feet. Good. When you're ready, turn those toes under, dry those hips nice and high. A little bit more opening through that mid back. Down dog pulses, rock it forward. Dry those hips high as you rock it back. Lengthening through the arms, lengthening through the back of the legs. And then give some love to the calves. Drop one heel down. And switch it up. Drop that other heel down. Let's go ahead and pedal it out about 3 to 5 times each side. Taking a moment to pause on each side. Keep that breathing steady. And then when you're ready, you'll step the feet a little wider as you need. Walk the feet towards the hands. Walk the hands towards the feet. Kind of just hang on down as you gradually come on up. Pushing through your feet. Tuck the hips under. And come all the way up to standing. Very nice. As you come on up to standing, shake out those arms. Feel free to grab a drink. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. So we did quite a bit of squatting in that first circuit with the band. So if you feel comfortable to go ahead and hold some weight, you can either hold one weight right underneath the chin, or you could hold 2 weights, 1 in each hand up the shoulders. So whenever you're ready, 10 to 15 reps of each dumbbell squat, jumping jack, bent over or seated row, and then some alternating knees to elbows. So if you want to move with me here, I'm going to start in 2, 1, and begin. Nice and smooth, knees drive wide, eyes and chest looking straight ahead. Good. Making sure you get that nice smooth depth, controlling into the bottom. And have your eyes up so you're looking straight ahead the whole time. Good. Fantastic work. There's 10 on my end. I'm going to take it through 5 more. Excellent. Looks great, crew. And 1 more makes 15. Good work. After those squats, a little bit of breathing work. Jumping jacks if you feel good to jump. Step jacks if you don't really want to jump. And whenever you're ready. There you go. That's 15. We'll go a couple extra for fun. And that makes 20. All right, if you want to sit down with a long band, you can. I'm going to demo the bent over row. It's going to be similar weights from the squat, toes straight ahead, standing tall, pull the belly in, slight bend in those knees as you bow forward. And here we go, elbows nice and high. If you're seated, it's going to look very similar. Sitting tall up out of those hips, squeezing those shoulder blades. Try to pause against the chest. Squeeze and hold for a couple seconds and then reach. Good. Nice and long through the spine. Breathe in to reach. Exhale on that row. A few more. And finish that rep. And rest. Good job. Making your way on up. Training our brain as well as the body. Do that alternating knee to elbow. Instead of trying to count here, we're going to go about 45 seconds total. So standing tall, bringing those arms out to the side, and then when you're ready, elbow to the opposite knee. If you can't quite touch, just come as close as you can. Hips nice and level. Good. Breathe into open. Exhale as you bring that elbow towards the knee. Whoop. Hello, balance. There you go. This will be the end of set 1. I'm going to take you through 2 more rounds. We're going back to those squats next. Good. That's 30 seconds. We're going to go about another 15 here. Working the midline, working the brain. Let's get 1 more on each side. And rest. All right, let's grab a quick drink. And then if you felt good on that first round of squats, if you felt confident for all 15 reps, you can go a little bit heavier. If not, just do the best you can with what you have available. No problem at all. All righty, set those feet slight toe out, eyes looking straight ahead, and here we go. Breathing smooth. And if you're holding the weights here like I am, think elbows up as you lower. So trying to push those elbows up and forward. The elbows drop down, our chest tends to follow. Good. Sinking back nice and deep. And you're driving your feet into the floor. That's going to create that upward force. Awesome. About 5 more. If you're going all 15. Awesome job. Jumping jacks are next, or step jacks. Awesome job. Finish out that set. Set the weights down. And when you're ready. Good. Okay, clap those hands. Can clap the thighs, clap overhead. and rest. All right. Feel free to stick with that bent over row. I'm going to take it down to the seated row on round 2. Sitting tall. And if some of those that you're sitting here, make a point. Make sure you're like sitting right up on those sit bones. You can kind of lift the tush up and out of the way. Reaching out, palms down. Both arms pulled back and in. Breathe in and exhale. I found myself starting to shrug my shoulders up into my ears, so really lengthen through your neck. Chin pulled in. Just imagine we're trying to stack some books on top of your head and not have them fall. Good, right about halfway. Pausing in that back position. And last one, in and hold and release. Fantastic. Go ahead and come up out of that band. Coming on up, our alternating knee to elbow. All right, we'll wait for everyone to get on up, standing nice and tall. Bring those arms out to the side. And again, not worried about counting. We're gonna go roughly 45 seconds here. Focusing more on that stability, right? So each time I'm lifting up towards the sky, now pulling up to that midline. Exhale as you bring that knee to meet or towards that elbow. Breathe in to open. Exhale as you close it down and in. Wonderful. So you can add a pause, kind of hold for just a moment. Show control of that knee towards the elbow. There you go, Jean. Good. Up and pause and then open. Excellent. Over 30 seconds, about 10 more to go. And last one, and shake it out. All right, I'm gonna take about 20 seconds here. Grab a drink, and we'll be in that final round. All right, again, remember it's a range. We're looking for 10 to 15, so don't feel like you have to go all 15 reps. Set the feet for the squat, chest nice and tall, and when you're ready, controlling down, standing smooth. Excellent. We've been building into this. Previous week we did between 8 and 12. Today's 10 to 15. Probably go through one more week, bumping those reps up to 12 to 20. So depending upon if you've been with us for all the weeks, how your body's been feeling, you always want to adjust those reps as needed. Good, a few more. Looks great. Go one more and rotate. Good job. Jumping jacks. Down, staying tall. And when you're ready, excellent. Breathe. Together about 10 more. All right, awesome job. Bent over or seated row, your choice. Come back in that bent over position. If you are going seated, sit nice and tall. Slight bend those knees. And when you're ready, 10 to 15, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe in to reach, exhale to row. Very good. Excellent posture. I'm also rotating the arms slightly on this bend over position. Weights, palms towards me on the bottom, and I just slightly rotate so the weights are parallel to my body at the top. About 5 more. Good, when you finish those rows, we're coming back up. Last set of that alternating knee to elbow. We're gonna go a full minute on this last set. So finish that up, set it down, make your way back up to your feet. We're gonna start here in 15. So if you're already ready, if you wanna grab a drink. All right. Standing tall, good focus, going in 5 and 2, 1. Here we go. Moving with control. Try to pull that knee to the elbow and just pause for just a moment. Good. You have some more breathing work coming up, so don't worry about going fast right now. Resetting every time you set both feet down, lifting up to that midline. Exhale as you bring that knee to the elbow. Woo. Elbow balance. Good. There's our 30-second mark, halfway through. Try to breathe in through your nose here, gently out through the mouth. That's 45, 15 seconds left. Stay focused. In and pause. Fantastic, great work. Let's get one more on each side. Last one, and rest. All right, super work. Go ahead and shake out those hips a little bit. Let's circle them around, 3 to 5. Woo. Got a nice sweat over here. It's heating up, but we had crazy winds again this morning. Go ahead and rotate the hips the other way. Very nice. Once you finish that side, go ahead and take your left foot, step it back. You can keep that right hand on the hip and the left hand. We're just going to kind of reach up and over into a little bit of a side stretch here. Bringing it down to the shoulder and then up and across. Turn your palm down to face you and peer up at the hand. Let's go about 3 more times. Bringing it down and reaching up and across. You can also give a little bit of attention to that back leg. Kind of squeezing the glute on that left side, just very gently think about pushing that back hip forward. One more time, down, up and reach, peering with your gaze, and release. In between sides, behind the back stretch, step the feet nice and wide, pull those arms back, lift the chest, root down those legs and taking it forward. Nice deep breaths here to the back. Okay, one more time, allow that head to be a little heavy. On that next inhale, root down, come on up. Whew. All right, even it out now. Keeping your left foot forward, left hand on the left hip, and your right foot steps back. Bring that right hand up by the right shoulder, and then remember, we're gonna just gently reaching across, palm down towards the floor, and gently squeezing the glute of that trail leg. Breathe in, bringing it down, and exhale as you reach across. Looking to reach just a hair farther each time. Never forcing. 1 or 2 more. Fantastic. All right, great work. We're going to take it down to the floor. We have 5 rounds of a Tabata interval. So it's going to be a forearm plank on the forearms, obviously. Option of doing some step overs. So you can imagine you have like a object on the floor and you're just going to very slightly kind of step over that object. So I'm stepping over, stepping back, stepping over to the other side, or you're just holding a forearm plank. We'll do that for 20 seconds. And then we're going to come on, roll over onto your back, and we'll have 20 seconds of sit-ups, sitting up nice and tall, up out of the sit bones. We don't want to have that forward posture. 20 seconds of sit-ups, rolling it back over for 5 minutes total. Then we'll take a short break, couple of stretches, and then we're going to finish up on our feet, doing a little bit of agility work, grapevines, marching, rebounding, all that kind of good stuff. All right, so let's grab a quick drink, and then make your way on down to the floor. Excellent job. We're going to start here in 30 seconds, but as you come on down to the floor, let's just take a moment here. If you're pretty much ready, we'll do a couple press ups. Hands to the shoulders, engage the glutes. Just press up, looking up, and lowering back down. 15 seconds till we start our first plank. Squeeze the glutes as you open the front of the chest, or front of the hips, and down. All right, when you're ready, let's make your way onto your forearms. Turn those toes under, and 2, 1, come on up. So palms down towards the floor, and just little mini steps here. Stepping to one side, back to center, and then to the other side. As you're stepping, you're engaging that midline, holding everything as stable as possible. Good. 20 seconds, and right now, go ahead and roll over onto your back. And as always, as soon as you get there, if you want to start, otherwise officially in 2, 1, here we go. Drive the arms as well, sitting tall. Pull the belly button in as you roll back. Head should touch the floor each rep. Arms reach overhead, drive and sit tall. Good. Breathe. Breathe in as you lower. Exhale as you sit. One more. And roll on over. That's set 1. We're going to do it 4 more times. Back to the forearms. You can go right to it. 20 seconds. Starts now. Little mini steps. To one side, to the center, to the other. There you go. And breathe. Not letting those hips drop down. Very good. 2, 1, and rotate. Coming down onto your back. Roll all the way back. Reach those arms to overhead and begin. Sit tall. Breathe in to lower. Drive those arms to sit. As you warm up here, as you feel comfortable with the movement, think about sitting fast. Kind of build that fast twitch. Drive, and then a little bit lower, slower on the down. Maybe one more. And rotate. Good job. Back to the forearms. 2 down, 3 to go. 2, 1, and begin. Little mini steps. Hips a little lower there, Sharon. Getting a little too piped. That's better. Halfway. If you're getting any discomfort in the low back, just hold a regular plank. Don't worry about those steps. 2, 1, and rest. Taking it over. That's our halfway point. Reach those arms overhead. 2, 1, begin. Breathe out, sit tall. Hold the belly button in towards the spine as you lower. Excellent. We're training our posture here as well as that midline, right? Training our body to be tall and not hunched forward. So one more. And rotate. All right, 3 down, 2 to go. Back to those forearms. Ready, begin. As level as you can. I'm going to think about nice straight board with your body. Continue to pull the abdomen in the whole time. As you get fatigued, that back's going to want to arch, so don't allow it to. Keep pulling in, holding strong, and rotate. End of set 4. All the way onto your back. Ready, begin. Breathe out, sit tall. Very nice. There you go. Reach and sit. One more time, all the way up. And turn it on over. Last time, each side. 3, 2, 1, into that plank. That transition onto the back and onto the front doesn't really give much of a rest. It's kind of all part of it. Staying strong, staying focused is our last time through. Awesome work. 2, 1, and go ahead and take it onto your back. We're going to go a full 30 seconds for this last set of sit-ups. Relax that head down, reach those arms, and here we go. Sitting tall up out of those sit bones. Excellent, good rhythm. Up. Backing in, driving through. That's our 20 seconds, 10 to go. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, we have one more circuit left. Before we jump up, let's go back to our stomachs. We're gonna do a couple more of those press-ups that we were working on before we started these intervals. Hands beneath the shoulders. Engage those glutes. Pull the shoulders back and just lift up only as far as comfortable for your body. Lowering down, coming on back up. Squeeze the bum and gently turn the head, lift the chin, looking up towards the ceiling or sky. Couple more, up and down. Very good. From there, a couple scorpion stretches. So you're going to take your arms out to the side. You're going to lift up your right leg, engage the glute, reach it across the body, rolling towards your left side. You can walk the hands of that left hand out, opening the chest. And then when you're ready, same thing other side. We'll go about 3 times each side. You can walk the hand out of the right side as you bend that left leg. Really key here to squeeze the glute. Make sure you don't overarch the spine. Good. As you bend that knee and reach that leg back, it just invites the front of that hip to open. Very nice. Just on your own, side to side here, 1 or 2 more times each side. Very good. Even yourself out on each side. As we make our way on up, we're going to come into child's position. So bring the toes together, divide the knees, reach those arms out, and rock the hips back. Lower the head down. Stay engaged here, though. We have a little bit more blood flow, so don't totally relax here. Just get a nice active stretch. Kind of rock the arms side to side, rocking the torso. Lengthen out through the lats. And then when you're ready, coming forward into down dog, and then we'll make our way up to our feet. Before you walk on up, stretch those calves out once more. Coming up, we have, you can either march or lateral step over or lateral rebound. I'm going to be doing some step overs on the first round and rebounding after that. Second exercise is going to be that side shuffle, and we'll work it into a grapevine, the crossovers. All right, when you're ready to finish with those calves, walk your feet to the hands, come on up to your standing. Grab a little drink. We're going to start here in about 20 seconds. We're going to go 4 rounds through on this last one. All right, fantastic job. So 10 seconds till we start. So lateral step overs. That's what I'm going to do the first round. After that, it's going to be a little lateral hop. So your choice on what you'd like to do. 2, 1, and begin. Up and over or lateral hop. Now warming up these side steps. Woo. Very good. We're going to go about 25 seconds. That's 15. We'll just have like 5 seconds in between to transition. Keep it a little bit more continuous here. All right, over and back. And just a moment to rest. Kind of shake out those legs. Side shuffle the first set. Here we go. So step and slide. Come to the end of your space and then taking it back. You can either hold the arms out or kind of swing them down, swing them up. There you go. Beautiful. One more time back. Fantastic. And just take a short rest. All right, so that's set 1. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. You can stick with those step overs, or I'm just going to go into a little bit lateral rebounding here. So nice and light on the feet. You can even just do a regular rebound as well. Up and down, relaxing those heels in the floor. Staying nice and springy here. Really good for our lymphatic system. Kind of just keep that everything circulating. That's 20 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, if you felt stable on that side step, if you want to progress it, we'll go into the grapevines. Here we go. Cross in front, cross in back. Just nice short steps. Getting some movement through the hips. Awesome job. Good, make your way back to your start. And there's our rest. All right, that's halfway through. Back to your first exercise in 2, 1, begin. Hopping, stepping, your choice. Good. Eyes up, chest tall. That's 15 seconds. There you go, good. Just over 20, 2, one, and rest. All right. Either side steps or grapevines. Here we go. Do all that stability work with the banded walks, kind of wake up all these muscles to help stabilize your joints on these little bit more complex steps. If you ever feel a little uncertain, just keep it basic and rest. All right, that's 3 down. We're gonna do it one more time. Standing tall, 2, 1, and begin. So you can go back to those step overs, or if you feel good with the hops, excellent. That's 10 seconds. Keeping that spring in the feet. Instead of staying high on the toes, make sure you have a little bit of relaxation through the ankle. Heels just gently graze. 2, 1, and rest. All right, final side step or grapevine. Here we go. Excellent, good. Nice light steps, quick feet. Agility work is also good for the brain. Also some fall protection. Learning how to teach the body to coordinate. Let's go another 10 seconds here. We'll go full 30 for this last round. Excellent job. 2, 1, and we're all done there. All right, great work. Round of applause. Clap it out. Let's grab some water. It's time for a nice cool down stretch here. All right, we're gonna start standing. Do a little bit of some active mobility here. I'm gonna say hello to the hamstring. So stand with your toes, check in, make sure they're pointing straight ahead. Get a nice bend in both knees, and then let's take your left foot, reach it straight out so it's on the heel, hands behind the head. Do a little stagger stance, good morning here. So long spine, sending the hips back, bowing down, just pause in the bottom, and then come up to standing 5 times. Long spine as you bow forward, holding for just a breath, and then back up. Good job, about 3 more. Watch so you don't kick the hips out to the right side as you bow forward. Send the hips straight back. Breathe in as you stand tall and gently exhale as you bow forward. Last one. And rest. Walk that left foot back in. Set the feet just a little bit wider. Bring both arms up to overhead. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and bend to the side. Breathe here. We're going to go 3 breaths. On the 3rd, come back up. Same thing other side. Grab the right wrist and gently take it over. 3 breaths. Beautiful. 1 more. And back to the top. Awesome job. All right, walk the feet back in. Check back in with those toes pointing straight on. Bend into those knees, and now it's going to be the right leg extends. Heel down, hands behind the head. Long spine here. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, stand tall. I'm on the wrong foot. There we go. Breathe in, a couple more. Straight up, last one. We're going to go to the wall or doorway for pec stretch next. Good job. So when you're ready, we're going to make our way to the wall of the doorway, arm about 90 degrees. You're going to place it against the garage door here. And inside leg steps forward. So if you're stretching your right side, the right foot's going to step forward. Make sure you're not going into a sway back. So check in with your rib cage. Pull those ribs down and in, and then just lean into it. Feeling a nice opening on the front of the chest. And then turn your body away from the wall. Turn the head, looking over that opposite arm. And you can take that opposite arm and go 3 circles each way. So we'll go backwards first. Just kind of feeling through that rotation. Very nice. And then after 3 there, reverse directions, take it the other way. Ooh. Try to continue to open through the chest on the wall against the hand against the wall the whole time. Ah. And when you finish there, go ahead and come on off. Same thing, other side, 90 degrees with that elbow, shoulder height, place it down, step forward, pull those ribs down as you lean into it. Good, and then turning away, reaching that arm out, and 3 circles each direction. Good, up and around, up and back. Gorgeous, and repeat, same thing other way, reach forward directions. When you finish those circles, come on off the wall. We're going to come back to standing, and then we're going to make our way to the floor. So we're going to go our tricep side bend from a stagger stance. So let's go left foot back, left arm reaches up, lengthening through the head and neck as you bend that elbow, reaching up. So before you worry about the upper body, give some attention to the lower body. Front foot should be firmly planted, shin is vertical, and then we're going to squeeze the glute as you shift the back hip forward. From here, once you feel a little opening on the front of that back hip, now you're going to bend towards the front leg, stretching that upper body. Breathe in, back to center, and exhale, taking it to the side. Good, 3 more. Very good. Go ahead and release there. In between sides, we're going to do our little Jefferson toe touch. So both toes, both feet, all the toes pointing straight ahead. Standing tall, little bend in the knees, chin to the chest, and then slide down, reaching for the toes. And just allow yourself to hold strong in the legs and the belly. You can cross the arms if you'd like, and just, if you're comfortable here, let the head be heavy. Use gravity, kind of lengthen through the neck and spine. 2 to 3 breaths. One more time, and then when you're ready, gradually come on up. And then we're going to go stagger stance, tricep side bend, opposite side. So now it's going to be your right foot back, ribs down, right arm reaches up. You can bend that elbow. Remember to open that hip first. So feet planted, shift the hip forward, squeeze the bum of that right side, and then bending towards your left. Breathe in, lengthen, exhale, side bend. Go ahead, 2 to 3 more. Last one. Excellent job. All right, we're going to make our way to the floor, onto the back. If you have a block or a pillow, we're going to be going into the pretzel stretch. So you might want to have a block to kind of support how much you twist. If you're comfortable in some spinal twists, and don't worry about it. So you're going to come onto your back. And before we go right into that single leg twist, we're going to go back to our double kneaded chest. Let's give a little attention to that low back, rocking side to side. Very good. I'm feeling a little bit of tension in the front of my hip, so let's go into a bridge pose. We're going to spend about 20 seconds there. Roll those shoulders back and down, driving those hips up. If you're comfortable to interlace the hands underneath the body, interlace the hands and roll those shoulders, walking them underneath you. Pull that chin in, and we're going to hold here about 20 seconds. Trying to lengthen that low back, squeeze the glutes to just invite the front of those hips to open. Very good. One more breath. Release the hands and gradually come on down. Very good. From there, if you are going to use the block, let's have it on the right side of your body. You're going to extend your right leg straight out and start by pulling the left knee towards the left shoulder. So kind of open up the inner thigh. You can move that ankle around a bit on the left foot. From there, we're going to start to bring that left leg across to the right side of the body. Take a moment, open up through the glute before you go all the way into that spinal twist. So I can use my right hand to kind of glide that left knee up and down. Very good. From here, I can extend that left leg straight up in the air and then gradually bringing it over towards the right side of my body. And here's where I can use that block if I'd like to support. So this might be fairly intense for you. If so, just hold this stretch here. Coming out of it if you need. If you want to go into that pretzel, you'll take your left hand, bend your right foot, and look to grab the right foot with your left hand. There you go. And then you can lower that block down if you want to drop a little bit deeper into the twist. Square the hips and shoulders best you can. Turn the head so you look straight up. You're going to hold another 20 seconds here. You should feel a gentle twist without any pain. So if anything is painful, please back out of it. Good. 2 more breaths. In through the nose, nice and deep. Out through the mouth. 1 more time. Breathe in and out. Good. Next breath, gradually come on out of that, releasing the foot if you were holding on to it. Coming back to center. You'll extend your left leg this time and pull the right knee towards the right shoulder. If you're using that block, taking it all over to the left side of your body. But first, some ankle rolls on the right foot. Very good. And then gradually bringing that right leg across the left. Saying hello to the glute area. You can glide the leg up and down. Excellent job. And then from there, legs straight up, using that block as you'd like. Let that leg come across the body. That single leg spinal twist. Maybe that is the best stretch for you. Or if you want to go into that pretzel, our body pretzel, right hand to the left foot, grabbing that left foot. And then you choose here if you want to drop deeper into that twist. You can lower the block down. Try to square the shoulders. And we're going to hold another 20 here. Close those eyes and breathe. Good. 1 more breath. When you're ready, release the foot if you have it. And gradually go ahead and come on out of that twist. Last one here, a little happy baby. Pulling both legs up, elbows on the inside of the knees. Grab the outside of the shins. Bottom of the feet if you can reach them. And just as we know it, happy baby, kind of sway your body side to side, using those arms and those elbows to drive the legs out, open those inner thighs. And now just let it all go, nice and relaxed. Calm the system. Fantastic. Spend as much time there as you'd like. From there, feel free to just take a moment, lengthen out your whole body, arms out to the side, flat on your back. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Great job today, everyone. Make sure you stay hydrated. The weather is hot there as it's been here. Lots of water. Make sure you're getting some electrolytes as well. Fruit is fantastic this time of year. Lots of berries are in season. We had some mulberries just down the street that I got to pick yesterday. So enjoy nature's resources for good nutrition, and we'll hope to see you next time.